Time to catch up. Hello, I'm Ramon and welcome back to All Skill RC. I didn't get a chance to make a video this past week since I was on vacation in the beautiful state of Florida. Weather was perfect. It was hard to come back to the cold here in South Jersey. But this is just a catch-up video showing you some things that I've been putting off, and I've been having a hard time deciding and procrastinating what I actually want on the shelves behind me, and also some other things I've been working on and some other stuff I've purchased along the way. But let's go ahead and get to it. So let's start off with this. One of the things I got was a package from RLAARLO. I received an email from Andy RLAARLO contacting me saying that they wanted to send me a gift for the Chinese Spring Festival. I wasn't sure if it was a scam or not, but it actually was true. So Andy RLAARLO contacted me and I confirmed my information, and they sent me this really nice gift. Now, I spend a lot. I've bought a lot of stuff from RLAARLO, so that's probably why. But one of the things was a baseball cap here, which is a nice hat. So I got a baseball cap, which I'm going to use on an upcoming video. An RLAARLO t-shirt, which was really cool. A RLAARLO button. Let's bring this closer. An RLAARLO button. Hopefully that's in focus. CVD axles and dog bones, which I'm not sure what they're for, but I could find out by the part number. Part number's on there, so I could find out on their website. I don't know what this is. This is, I hate to break the seal. Where's my knife? Looks like some posters. I didn't even see this yet. Alright, so that's the new rally car. These are nice posters. And the new buggy poster. Very cool. I'm redoing my garage, so I'll probably put them in there. And some postcards. Well, this was nice. This is a really nice little envelope here with wax or rubber stamp. These rubber stamps were big, I guess, in the early 1800s. So we don't use them here in the States, but they're cool. Some postcards. That's the Omni Terminator, it looks like. The 917. And the new, I forget the name of this one. I own it. I forget what it's called, though. This was a really nice gesture. I really appreciate it. And trust me, I was hoping it was an RC car, but at the same time, you got to think, I spend a lot more money with other companies, and I never receive anything extra. So this was a really nice gesture, and thank you, RLAARLO. I appreciate it. And I have a video coming up that I need to get working on, and I will be using my new RLAARLO gear on that video. So that should be coming up hopefully soon. I have a couple other builds I'm trying to get done first. But thank you, RLAARLO, for sending this. I appreciate it. Next, let's get this on the shelf real quick. I need to get room on the table, so let's get this. I did a video on this rally car before, and as you can see, it ended right back up in the box, and not anything against the car. I just didn't have anywhere to put it. So this is the Sen Puma Racing Rally car. I did do a video on this before I put a sound module in this car, so it has really cool engine sounds. I recently purchased a rear bumper for this because this car does have an issue where the body gets pulled into the back tires and it destroys the body. So I got the back bumper that's supposed to prevent that from happening. Now, if you get the new version, the white version of this that just got released, that problem has been mitigated already in that car, so you don't have to buy the bumper. I'll keep this in the box for now. Now, I'm not sure if they revised the blue one with the bumper that prevents the body from being pulled under, but hopefully they did. Such a good looking rally car. And basically I put the Puma there since I have my Audi on the other side. It's kind of hard to see. I'll bring the camera out over in a couple minutes. But aside from that, I got the Zool trail truck. Now this truck has a solid rear with independent front suspension. And this is the only trail truck that I think I have, with the independent front. Now, I ordered this, I can't even remember, probably over half a year ago from Tower Hobbies. It finally came in. So I'm going to put it across from my Miller, since I've been waiting for this thing for so long. I want to see it. Looks like some assemblies required. I'm in a tight spot. Wow, this actually looks pretty cool. Now this truck has the scratch and weather effect, so if you scratch it, tip it over, the outside of the body is painted light blue and the inside is painted like a rust orange color. When you scratch it, the blue rubs off and you can see the rust. Now, one of the big reasons I wanted this thing was actually because of the box. I'm a big Ghostbusters fan, and the box on this truck comes with... Oh wow, that fits good. I was a little worried if it was going to fit. Now, the inside of this box is the Ghostbusters firehouse. I think you're supposed to flip open the box or something. It makes a diorama. It came with some cool stickers that I can use for other projects. And I'll have to figure out what these other parts are for at a different time, because that is not this video. Aside from the Zool, I ended up getting one of these REDCAT Valkyries. This seems to be the toughest 1/10 scale car. From everything I've seen on this, and for the money, it seems to be the bargain of 2024 as well. And to be honest with you, at first when I saw it, I wasn't too impressed in the looks department. To me, it looked like a big red brick. But after watching the videos and seeing how tough this thing is, it kind of won me over. And I figured I needed to have one. So pretty much, here's the truck. Let's get it out of here and see if I like it more in person. Wow, this thing is heavy. Looks like you get an instruction manual, some stickers, and a controller. Nope, nothing else in there, just the controller. And we don't need to see that. There's tons of videos on this truck. I don't think it's the best looking truck, but you can have the best looking truck and in 5 minutes destroy the body. So, still looks like a red brick, but I do like it. I guess if you make it too pretty, you don't want to scratch it. So this one will be played with. A lot of bracing inside. This thing does look like a very solid build. Looks like a Hobby Wing ESC. Seemed to be sprung a lot harder in the rear than in the front. The front seems to be sprung a lot softer, but the shocks are adjustable, so you can probably stiffen that up if needed. Let's get this out the way. Oh, this thing is a solid truck. Okay, that was the Valkyrie. I like it. Looks are questionable, but looks like a solid truck. Now, we'll get to that one in a minute, but this right here is the Crawler Park 1/24 scale setup system, but I think it's supposed to work for 1/18 scale too. We're gonna find out. Now, this setup system usually runs around $70, and pretty much it's just flat wood that's been, I believe, laser cut. But on Walmart.com, I actually found it for around $34. So I hurried up and snatched it up from Walmart.com for around $34. So this is okay, here, let's slide the cardboard out the way. So much cardboard all the time. Now you get this paper telling you about Crawler Park. I don't think they give you any directions unless there is a code here that you scan. Maybe the directions are online, but you get this one piece of wood. So you get this one piece of wood. Everything is cut, laser cut, I believe, and you put it together and you make your testing tools. All right, so I'm gonna build that. I'm gonna build that and use that on a different video, but those are the tools you get. I almost need to bring the camera closer for this one so you guys can see what you get, but I'm glad I got the Walmart price on it. So here it is. I'm sure it's a lot more impressive when it's assembled, but I need to find the directions. Kidding me, no directions. Now the Crawler Park set table doesn't look too impressive right now, but to be honest with you, I'm gonna build it off camera and I'll probably have it in a different video. Right now, this set table doesn't look too impressive as it's sitting here unassembled, but you know, a lot of times you buy parts and parts, like myself, you buy parts and parts for your RC cars. It actually allows you to test what actually works and what doesn't work. Some of the stuff is just bling and some of the stuff is actually does help. So it's a good way to test if you're going in the right direction. Now, last but not least, this right here is the TEXOMA Full Send Evo Light, I believe. I've been putting this together. Now, this came with no directions, so hopefully I build it properly. I still got a lot to go. I still got to install the servo and some other parts and the shocks, but this is how far I got. I'm using the Muse Isokinetic axles. The steering on these things are pretty sick here. I mean, there's some serious steering on these axles, but here's what I got so far. Now I wanted to point out, now I don't know if I got the wrong arms or the wrong kit for these axles, but I ordered the Muse and the two lower links I had to grind down because they would not clear each other. So I ground those down. They're still rubbing a little bit, so I might go back in there and sand them down next time because I only want to take a little bit off. But that's the TEXOMA Full Send Evo Light for the Muse axles. So that's the TEXOMA Muse Full Send Evo Light chassis. It's still not complete. There's still more parts that go on this. And real quick, if you wanted to see what the wheelbase was like compared to a standard SCX 24, it's definitely much longer. Let's stand this up on its side and you could see how it lines up with a SCX 24. It's a significantly longer wheelbase for anybody who's curious. Now that I'm not blocking the way, so there's the Charisma Audi Quattro 1/8 scale, the Sen Puma 1/8 scale, the RC 4-wheel drive Miller Motorsports Rock Bouncer, I guess it is, or a race truck, and the Enduro Zool trail truck. That Miller Motorsports looks a lot bigger than the Zool. I thought the Zool would have been bigger. That's what she said. Okay, so this was a quick catch-up video. I have to work tomorrow, so I'm not sure if I'm able to work on any of my projects that I need to get done. So I figured I'd try to get this video out today. Hopefully, I'll have something good for you guys next week. Thanks everybody for watching. Thank you, Andy RLAARLO, for the gift. And I will catch you guys next time. Bye.